Welcome to the Sacred No, a jar spell for boundaries. Find a quiet place where you will not be disturbed. Cleanse your workspace by opening a window, burning herbs, or simply setting the intention that for right now, this is a sacred space. Open your jar and lay out all of the stone and herbs before you. Acknowledge each purpose. Howlite for surrender and letting go. Selenite for cleansing and amplifying your intention. Shungite for removing what poisons your peace. White Moonstone for trusting your inner knowing and welcoming new beginnings. Yarrow for standing your ground and banishing what does not belong. Nettle for breaking curses, both those cast upon you and those you've cast upon yourself. Marshmallow for gentle protection and emotional healing. Willow for listening to the whisper of your intuition. And Comfrey for binding your boundaries and releasing what crosses them. If you have a candle, you can light it now. Take 3 deep breaths, feeling your feet on the ground and your spine tall. You may turn to face each direction as we call it in, or remain facing forward, whichever feels right. I call upon the wind of the east, the breath that carries my voice. By the dawn's first light and the song of the wren, grant me clarity to know my truth and courage to speak it. I call upon the flame of the south, the fire of my will. By the summer sun and the rowan's flame, burn away guilt and shame and forge my boundaries strong. I call upon the tide of the west, the waters of compassion. By the sacred wells and the willow's grace, teach me to honor myself as I honor others, and release what I cannot carry. I call upon the roots of the north, the deep earth's embrace. By stone and soil, by oak and thorn, anchor my no in the bones of the land and shield me with your strength. On your piece of paper, write down what you're protecting. This could be your time, your energy, your body, your peace, your creativity, whatever needs to be honored with a sacred no. You might write something like, I protect my time and energy. I'm allowed to rest. I'm allowed to refuse what does not serve me. My no is sacred. Fold the paper towards you 3 times, infusing it with your intention, and place it at the bottom of your jar. Close your eyes and take a slow, grounding breath. Feel your body rooted to the earth beneath you. You are safe here. You are sovereign here. Keeping your eyes closed, in your mind's eye, see yourself standing at the edge of a walled garden. This garden is yours. Every flower, every stone, every breath of wind that stirs the leaves belongs to you. The walls are ancient, built from smooth river stones and woven with living vines. They are strong, but not cold. They are protective, but not isolating. These walls do not keep love out. They keep harm out. Step through the gate and into your garden. Feel the soft earth beneath your feet. The air here is clear and clean, scented with herbs and blossoms. This is a place where you can breathe fully, where you can rest without fear, where you do not have to defend or explain yourself. As you walk deeper into the garden, you notice something strange. In places, the walls have crumbled, vines have been torn away. There are gaps, some small, some gaping, where things have entered uninvited. Perhaps you see shadows lingering here, whispers of guilt or obligation, hands reaching through, voices demanding your attention, your time, your yes. You feel the weight of it, the exhaustion of tending to everyone's needs but your own, the ache of boundaries broken, ignored, or never built at all. But you are not powerless here. This is your garden. You kneel down and press your hands into the soil. Beneath your palms, you feel something solid and cool, stones rising to the surface. One by one, you pull them free. Howlite, a white stone, pale and calming, whispers, "You do not have to hold on anymore. Let go. Surrender the need to please. Surrender the fear of disappointing others. You are allowed to release what is not yours to carry." Selenite, a clear white stone, glowing softly, hums with light. I cleanse the guilt from your bones. I amplify your truth. Your boundaries are not walls of cruelty. They are thresholds of care. Shungite, a shiny black stone, dark and grounding, pulses with steady strength. I draw out the poison, the toxicity of resentment, the venom of manipulation, the weight of obligations that were never yours. I absorb them, I transform them. You are purified. White Moonstone, luminous and deep, glows softly in your palm. Trust what you know in your gut, in your heart, and in the quiet voice that has been whispering all along. This is a new beginning. You're allowed to start again, with boundaries that honor you. Hold these stones close to your heart. Feel their weight, their coolness, their power. These are the foundation stones of your new walls. Now, around you, the garden begins to shift. From the earth rise plants, verdant and strong, weaving themselves into the gaps in your walls. Yarrow, with its sharp leaves and warrior's heart, stands tall along the perimeter. I am your shield. I banish what does not belong. I stand guard at the threshold. No guilt, no shame, no demand can cross me without your permission. Nettle, bristling and fierce, grows thick where breaches once were. I break the hexes you've placed upon yourself, the belief that you must always give, always bend, always say yes. I sting those who would take without asking. I protect you. Marshmallow, soft-leaved and gentle, blooms beside the nettle. You can be strong and soft at once. I soothe the wounds of those who have crossed you and the wounds you carry within. Your boundaries do not make you cruel. They make you whole. Willow, graceful and bending, but never breaking. sways at the water's edge within your garden. Listen, trust. Your intuition has always known. Flexibility is not the same as surrender. You can bend without breaking. You can say no and still be kind. Comfrey, deep-rooted and binding, anchors everything in place. I bind your boundaries into the earth. I release what tries to cling to you. I hold the walls steady. What you have built here will not crumble again. Feel the garden settle around you. The walls are whole now. The gaps are closed. The shadows have retreated. You stand in the center of your sacred space, and you are safe. You are held. You are allowed to rest. A voice rises from the land itself, from the stones and the soil and the roots beneath your feet. Your no is holy. It is not a weapon. It is a prayer. It does not harm. It honors. You are allowed to protect what is sacred to you. You are allowed to choose yourself. Take a deep breath and feel the truth of it settle into your bones. When you are ready, look around your garden one last time. Notice if there are any animals, any spirits, any guides present with you. They may have messages. They may simply stand witness. Acknowledge them with gratitude. Then, slowly and gently, bring your awareness back to your body. Feel your hands, your breath, the ground beneath you. When you are ready, open your eyes. Now, with intention, begin to layer your jar. As you add each ingredient, speak its purpose aloud or in your heart. First, place the folded paper at the bottom. This is what I protect. This is what I honor. Add the Howlite. I release the need to hold on. I surrender control. I let go. Add the Selenite. I cleanse my boundaries of guilt and fear. I amplify my truth. Add the Shungite. I remove what poisons my peace. I am purified. Add the white Moonstone. I trust my intuition. I welcome new beginnings. I honor what I know. Sprinkle in the Yarrow. I banish what does not serve. I stand my ground. Add the Nettle. I break the curses I've placed upon myself. I protect my space. Add the marshmallow. I am strong and gentle at once. I am protected. I am kind. Add the willow. I trust the whisper of my knowing. I bend but do not break. Finally, add the comfrey. I bind these boundaries into being. I release what clings. I am whole. Seal the jar with its lid. Hold it between your palms and close your eyes. Visualize white light filling the jar, sealing your intention, and anchoring your boundaries to the physical world. Tie the white ribbon around the jar, knotting it with intention. If you have a candle, hold the jar near the candle flame, but not so close it would catch fire. Let the candlelight illuminate the contents and charge them with your will. Speak these words. By stone and root, by flame and breath, I claim my right to rest, to choose, to protect. My no is sacred. My boundaries are blessed. What I build here is bound by the land, cleansed by the waters, forged by the flame, and carried by the wind. I walk forward unburdened, sovereign in my own skin. Sit for a moment with the jar in your hands. Breathe deeply and feel the shift. Now we will release the directions. You may turn to release each direction or stay forward, thanking them as you go. I release the roots and the stone. I am grounded and protected. I release the waters and the willow. I am compassionate and clear. I release the flame and the will. I am strong and free. I release the wind and the voice. I am heard and I am whole. When you're ready, blow out the candle, knowing your work is done. Your garden is always there. Your walls are strong, and you are allowed to tend to yourself with the same care you offer the world.